West Ham nil, Chelsea 3. Wow. Jadon Sancho, another assist for Chelsea. 2 assists out of his 2 games. Should we be worried about Chelsea? So many people said Chelsea will not finish in the top 4 spot or around that area of the table this season. Enzo Maresca, I think he's got his players, gelling, somewhat clicking. It's not just 3 goals against West Ham. It's away, and it's the way they've been playing. It's the type of goals they're scoring. West Ham aren't performing well this season. Fair dues to them. The manager hasn't clicked with the team. Yeah, that's also considerable. But the amount of players in Chelsea that are individually brilliant players that can make things happen is scary. I'm looking at, for example, in transition, how quickly Chelsea get from the opposition box to from their box to the opposition's box. How quick. I think Man United's last away game of the season is against Chelsea, actually, and don't be surprised. I feel like that game is probably going to decide who finishes top 4 or somewhat around that, because the competition between Chelsea and Manchester United and Spurs is going to be tough this season. I was wondering if West Ham are going to use players like Kudus and Antonio and Paqueta and kind of penetrate that Chelsea defense, but they failed to. Absolutely failed to. Did West Ham really need to part ways with David Moyes and go with this new manager? If you ask me, not really. They've rebuilt again or gone down this rebuilding road again, and they're getting caught out. And Enzo Maresca coming into the Premier League, not really having any experience in the Premier League and anything as such as a first team manager, he's now getting all of his players to gel. And the maddest thing is of it all, right? Jadon Sancho's gone to Chelsea, and Enzo has utilized him in the squad in the starting 11 instantly. What does that tell you? And I don't want to make this about Sancho versus Erik ten Hag, but really and truly, we've just missed out on a player. And we've given it to a team, not just anything, we've missed out on Sancho and Sancho could have played at United. No, more than that, we've strengthened Chelsea. In the midst of all of this, we've strengthened them. Nicholas Michael Jackson is firing and scoring goals. They've already got Cole Palmer. They've already got Neto. They've already got Madueke. They've already got João Felix. And on top of that, we've given them another really good ball-playing, chance-creating winger. And he's just created 2 assists in 2 games. It speaks volumes, doesn't it? It speaks volumes. We backed Erik ten Hag in and out, players bringing in, players going out. I hope, that this doesn't bite us back on our backside. And in all honesty, it somewhat creates more pressure on us, because even though Sancho isn't allowed to play against us or something in the contract or whatever, I hope and pray that Chelsea do not finish above us, because the United Palace game is in a few hours and my mood is going to be either that way or this way, depending on that result, because Chelsea taking 3 points, scoring 3 goals against West Ham away from home, Jadon Sancho contributing to that as well, is concerning. He's playing well. He is playing well. And to give him to a rival team and strengthening them whilst we are competing with them for the top 4 position, I can't lie, that could be the nail in the coffin if Chelsea end up being top 4. And are Chelsea to be feared? This is the biggest question I pose to everyone watching this video, and I'd love for you to comment down below with your reasoning. Should Chelsea be feared? Are these signs early signs, or is it too early to say yet? Do Chelsea need to be tested a lot more? Because, they did have that embarrassing loss in Europe, but then they've come back now against West Ham away from home. Boom. They've also showed that this Chelsea team can score above 5 goals in a game. They've shown that this season. Should we fear Chelsea? I mean, if you ask me, part of me, I fear Chelsea. If they get this connection between the players right. You look at the players that they're bringing off the bench. Oh my God. On what planet would you not want a bench like that? He's bringing in Kunku off the bench, João Felix off the bench, Neto off the bench. So, bro, and we've got Maguire on the bench. We've got Johnny Evans on the bench. I mean, we have a decent bench. Let's not, we have an okay bench, but they bring in they're taking AK-47s off and bringing machine guns on. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. They even let go of Sterling. They made space for Jadon Sancho. I don't know, man. I don't know. It all comes down to really and truly how Erik ten Hag performs with our team, and if we can win the games that we're supposed to be winning, and if we do, I think we'll be just fine. Palace in a few hours. Match reaction will be live. If you like this video, make sure you drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel as well. But boy, Chelsea, man, gotta watch out for them, man. Got to watch out for them. Take care, people.